So, we're meeting in Northreach. But will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing?
There. Northreach.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel. But that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south. A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but... why would you...
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
The fruit's not getting any fresher.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But... it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Well then, I suppose
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
I should probably start here.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before. She'd lost her in
So,
an attack.
Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new...
This man from the garrison. man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Excuse me, you there? I cannot help but...
Why not?
There are...
Nothing.
Why, of course, and...
Did one of them get on this side?
Sergeant's got it in for us two. Now,
If that's what you want.
oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon. All right. So you know one end of a blade from the other. Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? How the bearer? Win the Dane's favour, anyway.
I know when to hold my tongue for a start.
Got potential. I'll give you that.
Can I go now?
Heard the bones fell favourably.
I'm looking. Moore is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
How, most likely. Fools there nigh on every night.
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon.
Fine.
Oh, thank you. Here. What through be and
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well. That... A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
You reckon Yannick's done to upset the Dame, then?
Didn't square as a cat, most likely.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains... This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business...
And you plan on...
Isn't that what you...
Oh, it is. There is a man in Moor who... His name is Bertrand.
I shall return it.
That's the day done then. Drinks.
No one's allowed through the gate.
You gonna buy something or not?
You say these are all from Dalmekia? What did you say was in these pies again?
Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late. All right.
Ah, you...
Think I might see you tonight?
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
That's enough for today, Branded.
Go on!
That's enough dallying.
Up, the lot of you. There's still work to do.
You, Randy! Here, now! You're late!
All right. For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this. One more! Farewell!
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this?
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We won't...
Having fun.
Why are you still speaking?
You, Randy, come here this instant. How...
That unlucky wretch would be me. I'm my own master. I'm beholden to no one. And I take orders from no one.
Lies! Do you think I cannot see...
Shut your mouth and listen. Those bearers you killed, they were... And unless you wish to share in their suffering, you...
Father, he's scaring me.
How dare...
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one?
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us...
I'm wasting my time, but I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. That much I can... How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
Another branded drop in the field yesterday.
I can't promise I'll find... That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her. You work these fields? Crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you, didn't you?
What?
Get up now. You've slept, Chloe. Why did you already turn into a rock? You knew you were my favourite. Now it could be months before Dad gives me another one.
Is that all she was to you?
She's not dead.
That? Look, and now she's gone forever.
No.
It's true. And without that...
But, Dad...
They do. But you became Chloe's family.
I...
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
Ah, if even a grain is missing.
Are you Bertrand?
Sounds about right. Only time. Well, go on then.
One of her courtesans has gone. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts.
Many traders stopped, but only one.
Is he still?
A trader? If you seek him out, fact is, folks, and that's even with it.
Understood.
What's this? A branded?
I come to you from...
What? Oh.
Rumour has it he was...
He had a comb, which he... but old though it was, and I stood firm, however.
And do you know where he...
My customers aren't you.
My...
Not at all. Be sure.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
That's enough.
Damn it all. Bodies. Well, the wolves have been busy. So it is you.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night.
You.
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have, by the looks of things.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the Garrett, we know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and...
If you mean this comb...
He might not be rotting on he?
I think he meant to ask us something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to... We all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body,
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope, speaking of which, could you tell her what happened?
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
Weren't expecting any new branding.
If it was a mess.
You are still in one piece. You will be pleased to hear that your companion... They said they would meet you at a little chat.
Thank you, but... I was on my way to see you.
You... I see. It is by no means, but rarely do such...
I found this with her.
Thank you for returning it.
I should go.
Before you do, the Vale counts among its patrons, according to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen.
Not to mention the same.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? But that couldn't possibly be true.
I will.
What do you want? Thanks for nothing.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door. Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Aye, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.